Hey guys, welcome to another exciting edition of Think Faculty's Tips for Customer Services and Call Centers. Today we would be discussing symptoms, causes, and resolution. This is a very important topic. I mean, we've been consulting in the customer services and tech support business for quite a while. And one of the things that we've seen as a gap is tech support people need to bifurcate the issues and understand that the customer might be seeing something else and the cause and resolution are totally something else, right? And that balance needs to actually be there. Many of times when we respond back to our customers via emails or through communication, we forget that these are the three baselines that we need to really orchestrate. I'll give you an example. When you go to the doctor, right? I mean, you could have symptoms, but the doctor would be able to tell you why you're actually facing those symptoms and the resolutions. Likewise, that's the structure in which we need to move forward with when you actually do tech support. Let me give you an example, right? So, a customer calls you in and he's saying, "Hey, my printer isn't working." Well, that's the symptom, right? You can't fax something, or the printer isn't showing up, or the printer might not be giving out the outputs that are required. But the causes might be really different, right? It might be the fact that there's a LAN problem or the connectivity wire is displaced, and there are resolution steps accordingly. So let's understand symptoms first. Symptoms is actually what the customer might be facing. This is not what you believe are the root causes or resolution. And this is a very important point. The customer might come up with anything, but you as tech support and customer services people need to make sure that you understand that those are just symptoms and then have a history or a track record or a knowledge base internally or even externally where you could actually map those kind of requirements with the causes and resolutions. I was working with a company that actually sells cell phones in Asia, and when I was looking at their issues, the customer used to walk in and tell them certain symptoms. Well, my phone is actually getting, pretty hot. It's not actually working as effective. Those are the symptoms. The root causes could be many things, right? Are you overcharging it? Are you charging it for more than 5 hours? Are you using the right kind of, uh, wires that we actually gave many kind of root causes, but now you understand that symptoms are always going to be what the customer faces. The second thing is the causes and resolution, right? The causes could be multiple. I've given you two examples, and the resolution are the resolution steps that need to be in place. Now, many of times what we've seen working with BPO markets that work and support American or UK customers is they don't realize that there could be multiple symptoms and there could be multiple causes for those kind of symptoms, and the resolution steps need to be accordingly. Give you a classic example, right? So a customer calls up, or you could write an email through the CRM and say, okay, I'm actually facing 5 different issues. I can't get the pillar correctly on the system. This is regarding a medical practitioner, right? I'm not able to bill my customers. There's actually an error going on when I actually submit the bill. The finances are not working fine. The customers are actually not, able to make certain appointments. All of these are just the symptoms that that customer might be facing. Now, there could be more symptoms and just two or three root causes that might be fixed, responsible for that. So you need to be very vigilant in terms of understanding the symptoms and then coming to the causes. Once you actually lock down the causes, then you need to bifurcate the resolution accordingly. Well, now I've understood your issue. These are the two reasons why you're actually facing this. Let me walk you through the steps that are gonna resolve this for you. And let me give you an example, right, of Microsoft. So Microsoft has a very simple error that says if you actually upgrade and you have a certain processor, it might not work. In its knowledge base, it says symptoms, right? So these are the things that you might be facing as a end user. CPU might not be working effectively. You might face problems in terms of efficiencies, and that's the symptoms that the customer might be facing. Then Microsoft comes out and says, well, these are the causes that might be causing the symptoms that you're facing. And then at the end, it provides the resolution steps, right? And that's the kind of formula that we recommend every tech support, every customer service organization that's supporting issues regarding their end customers. Again, just to close it, sum it up, whenever you respond back to a customer, please make sure that you bifurcate the symptoms separately, the causes, and then the resolution steps systematically and differently. You cannot lump up every single thing. It causes confusion. The customer really doesn't know what to do, and that's not the best standards of excellence when you actually are working in tech support. If you have any other questions or you want us to help you out and see how we can actually bring your contact center or tech support to another level of excellence, just feel free to call us at 0316-412-3094 or just visit our website. Welcome and best of luck. Thanks, guys.